Is it ever too soon to receive a gift?
Absolutely not. You should come with a gift. Why not?
Come with a gift is crazy.
That's how you court. Yes, show up with a gift.
No, it's
What's
not
a
how you court.
respectable first?
It's not how you court. I'm looking the wrong way. It's not how you court. You don't court by showing up with gifts. That sets a precedence that you don't want to keep up. That
Makes sense why you say it. If it don't add up, why you play it? If it sounds like lies, I don't save it. I just
break it.
don't lie. Don't lie to me. I see right through everything you be.
Say less.
It don't add up. Ooh, I break it down. Then
Welcome to another reaction video. Okay, so I switched up the studio a bit. I got rid of one show, so I was able to have a little bit more freedom with the setup here. So I have to get used to which camera I should be looking at. But welcome to another reaction video here on Gladi versus the algorithm. Today we are going to go in a little bit on the Angela Simmons situation. She was just interviewed on Cam Newton's show, I think sometime right before the weekend. And I kind of want to talk about this a little bit. So without holding you up any further, let's get right into it.
What does that even?
But
look
I'm
like?
single. So, but I'm open. It means like if it makes sense, I'll take a date. That's what it means.
How would one go about saying what's up?
There's DM, there's text, there's
You reply to what?
flowers. There's tons of ways to find me.
Now, I want to preface this question.
Take your time. Like they say in church, take your time.
Take your time, baby. Let him use you.
Let him use you.
Let him use you. When is it a little alarming for you to receive a gift? Is it ever too soon to receive a gift?
Absolutely not. You should come with a gift. Why not?
Come with a gift is crazy.
That's how you court. Yes, show up with a gift.
No, it's
What's
not
a
how you court.
respectable first?
It's not how you court. I'm looking the wrong way. It's not how you court. You don't court by showing up with gifts. That sets a precedence that you don't want to keep up. That means you show up with a gift, and later down the line in the relationship where the gifts aren't as frequent, then they use this whole thing where you used to buy me gifts all the time. And that becomes a precedence that they get used to and something that they want to keep going. That is very unrealistic. Ladies, don't listen to this shit. Don't listen to this shit. I'm getting used to the fucking cameras, okay? 1 and 2. All right. So, yes. So, yeah, it's not a prerequisite for dating. It's not a prerequisite for courting. Courting, yes, during the courting time, you may buy a little gift here and there, but you don't show up with no fucking gifts. She's crazy.
A gift.
I mean, there's tons of designers. There's thoughtful things. There's plane tickets. There's just so many
Plane
ways.
tickets like you get flew out?
It'll be we, because I'll come with a team. But, you know, there's just ways.
See, the problem with this shit is that normal women, when I say normal women, I'm talking women that don't come from means like this young lady here, right? Like, you know, her family's always, you know, had money to her as in her lifetime, right? They've been affluent in some ways, like, you know, hip hop, Adidas, all kind of shit. The Reverend run shows or whatever, and he's a pastor, her dad. So, you know, they always have a little bit of money and they've been in the limelight, especially her. She's been outside. She's been seen. And I get why she's saying that. But the problem is women that are not her will see this and make this their prerequisite as well, where they don't come from means. We're talking about normal 9-to-5 working women that will now require this. I'm talking about OnlyFans girls that will now require this. Why? Because somebody famous said it. And that's the problem with social media.
Literally had this conversation off camera, and they was like, Cam, with your little cheap behind, don't just because you ain't spending it, that don't mean somebody else.
I mean, yeah, the right man.
The right simp is always going to step up to that plate. You know what I'm wondering, right? Because she was with Yo Gotti. I'm wondering what happened to that relationship. Is this one of the outlandish things that she wanted him to keep up? Because, yeah, Yo Gotti is a rapper and he has Glorilla and maybe some other people as his artists, but he's not making Jay-Z money, so it's not something that you want to keep up. You have to maintain a certain level of bank account for a rainy day. You can't keep buying stupid gifts like this. Hold on, let's find out what's going on with her situation, because she interviewed with Angie Martinez not too long ago, and she kind of spoke of the breakup.
Then you had another relationship.
Yeah.
Very public relationship. That people, it was weird because you guys shared a lot, but you didn't share a lot. Like we saw photos and we saw it happen, and people were invested because he kind of manifested it in a way.
Yeah, I think, when it comes to me in relationships, there's a lot of times people don't even see who I date, right?
A thought just came to my head and I can't unsee it. So I'm going to put it in your heads right now. Don't they look like a little bit? And I can't unsee it. Like, I'm not saying she's ugly. I'm just saying there's a resemblance here. I'm just saying. Sorry. I apologize.
And with that one, it just felt special enough to share. You know what I mean? I think we both on the same page. And then it's like, I don't believe you have to give it all to show that you're together. But, it just felt right.
You were having fun too, it seemed like. You were having fun with it.
For sure. I think, it felt right. And like it didn't, like we both have our own thing going on. It's like, cool. Like both these worlds came together. It's cool. Like we can share it.
And you've been quiet lately. Are you guys together still or no?
No.
No.
I'm not with him.
No.
Yeah. Not my choice, but, I respect him. It's all...
Not her choice. So that, I'm not going to say that's alarming, but what I will say is it's really weird for a breakup to happen and it's not the woman's choice. Usually women leave. They're the ones that break up. So there's another side to this story that we're probably not going to get from her. Men shouldn't be out here talking about their past relationships, no matter how shitty they were, right? Now, if you have to defend yourself, that's different. But I don't think men should be out here saying what went wrong in their relationship if they're not talking about themselves. Shout out to Yo Gotti for keeping his mouth shut on this situation.
It's not your choice?
I wouldn't have chose it, but it was what was best. But I wouldn't have chose it, no.
What are you saying to me right now, Angela Simmons?
I'm saying that I'm a lover. I love love. I love relationships.
This man proclaimed that he wanted to get with Angela Simmons.
Facts.
This man pursued you. He proclaimed it in front of everybody that he wants Angela Simmons. So you're not telling me that he ended? Did he end the relationship or did?
No, it was my choice. I had to make a decision, but
I'm confused
I
now.
think there's a certain level of what I can share and would share publicly. You know what I mean? And I can publicly say that I'm not with him anymore. But
So was it your choice or was it not your choice? You're confusing me now. There have been rumors of people saying that she thought that he was getting too close with Glorilla, right? And if she didn't want to leave or she didn't want it to break up, but yet it's her choice, it kind of seems like maybe there was some insecurities there with him working closely with a woman. And a woman that's in a relationship, by the way, she's in a relationship with Brandon Ingram of the Toronto Raptors, right? So it may be something as far as insecurities about him working with other women. I mean, he's a rapper. He's going to be around other women all the time, and he's going to be desired by women all the time. So with that said, it's like, was there a little bit of insecurity there? Was there a little bit of nagging there? Was there a little bit of why you outside so late? Was there a little bit of this and that? Because I think, if there aren't any real cheating allegations on Yo Gotti and he's just doing his job as someone that has artists, then it might be something to do with jealousy on her part in order to cause this to be what it is at this point. But she's being really vague, and I get it. I understand you don't want to put him out there in a negative light. But to say that you didn't want it and then say that it's your choice, it's kind of contradictory. And let's see if she cleans it up a little bit better.
As far as details, I would just never.
It's not your style.
Nah, I'm just not that girl. I'm just not that girl ever to share that much more. Other than we're not together.
Yeah, and he's not
sense.
really that type either. So
yeah, that's my vibe though. Like I said, I could have probably been in and out of 4 or 5 other relationships people would have never known and got my feelings hurt or not or whatever, and I just wouldn't speak on it
Really?
because some stuff is just better left unsaid, I feel like. So I just leave things alone.
It's just that it was so public.
I know.
That's the hard part. Do you regret that in a way or no?
No.
Because now there's curiosity.
I know.
Now people want to know what happened.
I know.
But I understand that.
I just, again, like, much love and respect to him, and just like, he's doing his thing. I'm happy for him.
Staying with you. They're not together. Let's go back to Cam.
And don't just because you ain't spending it, that don't mean somebody else.
I mean, yeah, the right man. If people
Don't man it.
I'm just saying men have to date within their caliber. Like if it, if it makes sense, then that's where you meet the girl at. That's where you meet the woman at.
But I've heard this too. Don't set me up with the expectation that you can't keep up.
You need to keep it up. That's
Literally.
the thing.
See, and that's the problem, right? That's the problem, right? So you come in and you want this man to start coming in and just giving gifts, and she wants it kept up. It's not realistic. I don't give a fuck how much money you have. It's not realistic. It's stupid because the gifts have to become more and more elaborate over time. If you're not getting it like that, and like I get what she's saying, you have to date at your caliber or whatever, but at some point it doesn't financially make sense to do that. Right? A gift here and there is fine. Like hearing this again, I bring it back to what it does within social media, and it creates a fucking stampede of women that think that they can get this exact same thing, and they start to disqualify men that either choose not to or can't do it the way she's saying it. Understand what I'm saying? And also for the guys too, don't get me wrong, you do have to date within your caliber, but you have to understand who you're dating as well. You can't be dating these superficial ass women and expect them to be normal women. You can't expect them to be non-superficial. If they're superficial, you're not going to change that. She might conform for a while, but as soon as she doesn't like you as much anymore, all of that stuff is going to come out. So be careful. Be careful.
She said.
I'm just saying you need to keep it up. There is no reason not to receive random gifts, random thoughtful things.
But does it go both ways though?
I mean, it should start with
That's a real mean.
Because it shouldn't start with the expectation of the woman courting. I'm not courting you. You need to court me. So if you do all the things come back. But you shouldn't be doing it for that reason. Okay. You should be doing it because you want the woman.
So why should he be doing it? If him doing it, he shouldn't expect anything back. Although you're willing to give it, but he shouldn't expect it. But you can expect that he gives first as far as gift giving. Does that make sense to you guys? It doesn't make sense. It makes just as much sense as me looking at both cameras and trying to figure out where the hell I'm at.
All the things come back, but you shouldn't be doing it for that reason. Okay. You should be doing it because you want the woman.
So give us an example. We don't need to know the who.
Sure.
But what would a gift typically look like in your tenure of dating? It's like
10 years. Once we in?
Tenure of dating. Like if a person, like the first date, out of all the first dates that you ever had.
Cam has a problem where he tries to sound too smart and he ends up sounding really dumb. I think he should just like she's saying with the dating thing, just stay within your tier of dating. He needs to stay within his tier of intelligence or articulation. So in that way, it doesn't come across like he has to repeat himself all the time. Like just like in sports, right? You stay within what you do best. I think he should just stay within his wheelhouse and then gradually grow his vocabulary to kind of like sound more intelligent, if that makes any sense.
Your brother JoJo said on his podcast that you're attracted to street dudes.
Oh Lord, this came up before. Just give me one. Go ahead, finish.
Would you say that's true or not true?
I'm attracted to real. And so if the person is real, that's what it is. It's not even about just necessarily a street dude. Like, obviously, are we going to talk on street dudes? They're smart. I've met some good people. I don't go based off of like, I want a street dude. That's what I'm looking for. I go by character, type of person it is. There's so many other things that play into the equation. So would I say I'm just attracted to a type, protector and provider? You know, like a solid dude, like a stand-up dude, a loyal dude. Like that's what I like.
First glance, first kind of approach. What's the first thing you notice? with a guy?
Their mannerisms, like how they carry themselves, because it's not always just how they look. It's like an aura. Like if you step in a room and it's like, oh, that's a man opening doors, like it's an energy. I'm
Now-
attracted to that.
For the men that will watch this show, what are no-nos?
Dishonesty. I just don't like it. Don't lie to me. You want to lie to me? It's stupid. Like, cause like I'd rather just have a conversation with you. Like if you have something you need to hide, I don't like that. Cause if I'm putting everything on the table, you put everything on the table, and we're all being honest here. Or if you feel like you want to do something that ain't right, like let me know. Put me in. Don't let me be on the other side.
But can you handle the? You can't. Can you?
I can handle the conversation, and then let me figure out what I want to do with my time.
Say that.
Like, don't play with me. So, like, when it comes to stuff like that, I don't play about that. And I won't play with you. So if we both are on the same page and it's like, okay, cool. Like,
I like that. I like that a lot. I think a lot of times people do fear losing what they could potentially have because of something that they're withholding, some information that they don't want to have out there, because they feel like that information will probably break whatever it is that they want out of whatever it is they're pursuing with this person. And you'll be surprised how many people will be with it if you just kept it 100, right? If you really want to build with someone and they kind of know everything about you and they're still willing to build, that's way better than jumping into something when that person doesn't know everything about you, right? Because now you're walking in, and now you're walking on eggshells. Now you're tailoring your conversation based on the lie that is your life, and it makes it very difficult for the relationship to go forward. You'll have some level of resentment for that person if you choose to withhold information. And it's crazy how you'll have the resentment for the person when it's really on you for withholding that information. So yeah, I think what she said is super valid here.
won't play with you. So if we both are on the same page and it's like, okay, cool. Like at any time, you could always talk to me. Will I like it? It don't matter. It's just more about the honesty, because the honesty wins me over before anything else.
Yeah.
Like, I respect it.
Say less. Now, from the beginning, your ex publicly said he had a crush on you and declared it to the world. Dope song, by the way. After that relationship, do you ever think that the crush should have just remained the crush?
No, not at all.
Okay.
It's good. It's fine. What more are you looking for?
Now?
It didn't need to remain the crush. Like, I had a great relationship. Have a great
What did that
relationship.
relationship teach you?
That I'd be a great wife.
Is that saying that?
So she was engaged once, and I guess that didn't work out, and it left her a single mom, and then she moved on to Yo Gotti. So I don't know. I think if she does get married, it'll be simply because of the cachet that she was able to gain as far as being a social celebrity and, being the daughter of Reverend Run and, having a high profile family. But if she was a normal person, acting like this wouldn't get her a husband. It'll get her a simp, and she probably wouldn't respect him because she likes street dudes.
Other parties would not be a great husband?
No, I never said that.
When did you know it was over?
With what?
Just the feeling. Because we all have relationships that like, okay, no, that's the straw. And then, yeah.
No, I just think, if you're in a relationship long term, and I was in a long term relationship for a very long time, at some point, if it came to an end, it was just because I feel like maybe he just wasn't ready, and then we're not in the same space. But my relationship was great. Love him down, love his family, respect him. So it's just maybe he wasn't ready.
Did y'all stay together?
We stayed together. What do you mean?
Were you and him staying together?
We were locked in, for sure.
Living together.
So y'all met family. He met Sutton.
Family. We are family. That's what I would consider family.
That's cool. Could you double spin the block?
I can do what God wants me to do.
I like that.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't answer definite, indefinite questions. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
I like where you at. And I'm not
Yeah,
trying
so again, there's three sides to every story. There's going to be her side, his side, and the side that makes the most sense, the real side. And until we get those two sides, we really don't know. But I can definitely speculate and see that something went wrong, and it's not totally on him. She definitely has something to do with it, and you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I think ultimately she'll find what she's looking for again, because she has that higher status. Somebody will check her out. She's not my cup of tea, really. Physically, aesthetically, she's not my cup of tea. But, you know, somebody loves that. Yo Gotti loved it. And she seems open to getting back into a relationship with him, which leads me to believe that he left her. So, leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. And like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos.
Bring back that 90s fun. I want that 90s fun, yeah.
Natural face.
Soft shine, yeah.
Now shine.
Now it's hard just to tell what's real or design.
Yeah.
I miss that 90s fun.
Yeah. Makeup used to highlight, not disguise. Whole new face when you wipe off the eyes. Contour cut like a stencil set. Who I'm talking to.